Well, because in England, instead of pulp, they call it juicy bits. Hey guys, John and Debbie here. Welcome back to the App Show.
We're going to continue on our theme of change management this month, and we're going to talk about transitioning to Gmail. So for you new users, we'll have 2 tips. And for you seasoned pros, we'll have 1 tip that you might not even know yet.
But first, we're talking about the news. Hangouts for All has been launched, which means you no longer need a Google Plus account to access these premium features. So you can start a video call with up to 15 participants, or you can even add an external guest that has a Google account.
Also in Hangouts, you can now remove other participants from a Hangouts video call. You do have to be in the same domain as the person who originally created it. For more information on how this works, please see this link here.
This week we're going to cover 3 main things with Gmail. And for you rookies, we're going to talk about labeling and filters. And for you seasoned vets, we're going to talk about filtering with email modifiers.
So let's cover some ground rules with working with Gmail. One of the main differences you'll notice is that you don't have to spend as much time maintaining your inbox.
Yeah, with Gmail for work, you actually have 30 gigs of storage, so you don't have to spend time deleting emails.
And in regards to finding email, it's similar to Drive. You're going to use search instead of navigation. For a list of handy search modifiers, click this link here.
Let's go over labels, which is the way that you organize your email within Gmail. Now, a label is a little different than what you know as a folder, because when you actually tag something with a label, that's not where it goes to live.
It's more like a way of categorizing your emails. So if you delete a label, you're not actually deleting all of the email tagged with that label.
Let's go over how to use labels. We'll start with an existing email. Say you get an email about this new project that you're working on, and you want to categorize all emails related to this project together. So you'll create a label for a message by clicking the label button, looks like a tag, above your message list, and then clicking Create New. Type in what you want to name the label, like the name of your project, and then press Create. You can also nest or layer this label under another one. Once you hit Create, the email will go straight into that label. To move an email under an existing label, click the folder icon from inside an email and select the label you want to put it in. To change the color of this label, go to the left side of the Gmail page, click on the square to the right of the label. Select a color from the palette that appears, and changes will instantly be reflected in Gmail. You can also customize all of these colors.
You may already archive your email today, but in Gmail, it doesn't go to your desktop. It goes to a container called AllMail, where it still maintains any labels that you may have tagged it with.
And AllMail is an interesting space. It's like your overarching archive to every email that you've sent and received. So if you ever archive something you're not sure where it is, it will be in the AllMail folder. But again, Google is a search company, so I would first go to the search bar on top of Gmail.
Sometimes you want to see less email or see your messages compartmentalized.
You've traditionally been able to do this through filters. For example, you can set up a filter to catch all emails that come from, say, Debbie, and put them right into your very important section.
I'm going to show you a trick that a lot of us use internally to filter using email modifiers. You can add a modifier to your email address using your normal username, the plus sign, and any word you want. These emails will come to your inbox still, and you can filter them using the to field. For example, I have one where it's my username plus urgent. And I have a filter set up where anything sent to Debbie plus urgent is always starred and labeled in bright red, so I'll be sure to see it. I make sure my teammates know to send important email there so I can read it immediately.
The trick also works if you want to cut down the noise that comes in. Say I don't want to have team receipts and expenses requests to show up in my inbox as unread new messages, but I do need to keep them on file. Well, I can confirm purchases and set up notifications with an email like John plus expenses and set up a filter so all messages incoming to John plus expenses are automatically archived to that label. I know a few people also use their ID plus spam and have a filter to delete anything they sign up with under that name.
So you might be wondering how this works. Well, in Gmail, you basically own all permutations of your username. So this way, other people can't fake your identity. So Debbie, Debbie plus awesome, DEB.BIE, those all come to my inbox.
Yeah, and one amazing feature that I love about Gmail we've talked about yet is undo send. Now this is amazing for when you send an email out and you maybe misspelled a word, subject line, and you just realized it last second, you can actually take that email right back.
And what I love about this is that you can increase that up to 30 seconds where you can undo that send.
On top of what we've talked about here, Google has plenty of resources for you to learn more about Gmail, and those are all in the description below. And for you incredible administrative assistants, we have a special section just about calendar and email delegation.
And we know everybody has their favorite tricks for Gmail productivity and good inbox hygiene. We'd love to hear them in the comments down below, as well as any questions you have.
Thanks for watching this week. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
We're going to cover 3 major functionalities that people look for when they open Google Sheets. The first is filters, which Sheets still has.
Now click the filter icon in the region column. Click Clear to uncheck all the boxes,